right.
There we go.
First of the year. Hopefully we can just continue and continue. What?
It's a waiting game. All right, Dad. You want to do Avatar or Fantastic Four first?
Up here like this.
All right, Avatar or Fantastic Four first?
I say Avatar first, right? Because we just kind of watched Fantastic Four.
Okay, cool. All right. So, start the introduction.
Well, we already kind of just were.
No, that was just some bullshit in front. Like,
What?
Go ahead and say, like, the whole little shebang.
I just did.
Huh?
I just did. We're in it. This is
You
it.
just said, hey, welcome to this year. That's all you said.
Yeah, I said welcome to this is the first of the year. We're shooting.
Okay.
Then you reel it up.
And now, live, Flex and Flix, going over Avatar and Fantastic Four.
Let's do it.
Take one.
All right, Avatar. First off, it was great, I thought.
All right, first of all, the way it picks up with, what is it? It feels like a week.
Oh,
after
what?
the
Yeah,
battle.
it was like a Dune situation. It was like this is just happened.
I was very surprised that it felt like it too, though, in the movie. They made you feel like this just went down, that battle, that thing just sunk. He's just going down. This has probably just been a couple months. And they go right into that whole next part of just like, okay, it's not stopping. They're still coming to get you. Like,
Yes.
We're totally
How long did it feel like it took him to finally get back to him? What, like a year less?
Yeah, it had to be. The scars on his face.
Yeah, that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, the scars on his face were still fresh. But more importantly, it was so cool with how they introduced Varang.
Oh, wow.
The way she comes in, because first of all, Neytiri already holds it down as far as the female goes. Jake Sully, then there was Quaritch. You have that whole battle. Then you got Neytiri. Then they bring her in there, so it's like 4. But then you got the Mother's Teresa.
Varang?
No, the mother, Sigourney Weaver's character, born out of nowhere.
Oh,
Now
she's
there.
her own little.
So
That's
now you got a
another
bunch
subject
of,
we got to get into.
But I'm saying before you had like, Quaritch and Jake Sully and Neytiri, and it was kind of just them 3 battling. There was a couple other people, but it wasn't really, much. Sorry. My throat. Okay. Before it was just them 3 going back and forth. Now you have the Quaritch, then you have Jake Sully, then you have Neytiri, then you have Varang, then you have Kiri.
Kiri.
I think it feels like they say Kitty, but it's Kiri.
It's Kiri.
Kitty.
With an accent.
Kitty.
Whatever the accent is.
Kitty. That's how they say Kitty. So it sounds like Kitty, but it's not. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so then you have her.
Kitty.
So then you have all of them that are holding it down with some form of,
What?
like the top characters. I don't want to say like powers because like only Kitty has powers, and then Varang looks
You just mean like
she
a
has some
good
mental
main
powers.
story. Like usually it's just been Neytiri and Quaritch and Jake, and like that's the cool story. But now it's like Kiri's kind of getting what's going on with it? This is getting interesting.
So that's what I'm saying.
But now Varang came in, and there's like an equal Neytiri.
She was sick.
Sick.
She was sick.
When you first saw her with like through the little brush, and then she shoved her thing on the other person's thing and went,
And he just dropped.
that
Yeah,
was
pretty
wild.
sick.
I didn't expect to like see that in the
No,
movies.
and how obsessed she was with the guns. She was like, "What? What is this?
Well, she just liked firepower.
Fire? I can just kill."
Well, back before that, when he finally has enough, and he's like, "We can't get Jake. Jesus, gotta go and get her." Because she came in. Wait, hold on. How did it start? They were at the water world, and they go, "Okay, the puffin balloons." We didn't talk about that.
Okay.
So the water world
There we
happens,
go.
and then they're like, "We
Let's
gotta
backtrack.
go on the puffin balloons." Where are they going? Back. They're going back to the forest just for what?
Honestly, it sounds pathetic, but I forget where they were going back to.
We saw it once in
They
theaters.
were hitching the ride. They were hitching the ride on the whole merry-go-round with a.
Now I can get past the
The puff?
the one big puff that looks like a jellyfish or whatever, but then the one on the front, that little.
Okay. This?
I can't do that one. It was sad when it was falling down. Help me! And they just like left. See ya.
Why is this whole contraption going on? Y'all didn't just get like 4 of these pterodactyl looking things that just fly y'all somewhere?
No, there is that.
Like,
Well, it can hold a lot. There's like 30 people in that thing.
I mean, they ballooned that jellyfish up at the front of the thing. What was that?
Yeah, I didn't think the front thing was needed. I think you just needed the big balloon.
Dude. Whoa.
The big balloon jellyfish was cool, but then the front little... Don't know about that.
And then when they show them dying, and
That's what I was getting at.
They were trying to show it like sad, and I feel you in the movie. It's like, oh, it's dead.
That's the only part of it where I was like,
I
okay.
wasn't like, what I was like, let's go ahead and just push these guys.
Well, they just went like this. See ya, bye.
Good. Good.
But then you see, what's her name come? Well, see how they came in. Is remember the guy put the big thing in front of them? And she goes,
I thought they were on the floaty gigs, and they were gonna help them, like for like I guess like pirates, bandits, poachers, whatever you want to call them, and that's what Varung was about: ambushing, stealing whatever from those big floating magogos.
yeah, it seemed like they were just kind of like
I'm coming in to steal
on the
fuck your
gun.
shit
They
up.
looked like they were a
That's
small
what I'm
group.
saying.
Yeah, they were
But
just
then
here to
she
steal
came
shit.
across all that and saw that, and they got intertwined or whatnot.
No, but what I'm saying is how that got introduced when the guy had that big thing, and then she goes, "I am fire," and then she shot him. He caught on fire and went.
Yeah, she looked at him like the.
Yes, it was
that
just like
shit.
that
I am
from
Grom.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do they say? Damn, they say something before they do it.
Witness.
No, they don't say
It is.
witness.
It's witness me.
No,
Yes, it is. That's 100% what it is.
I can.
It's witness
Here
me.
we go. Both of these cameras here looking at. I can promise.
Please
you it's
tell
not.
him he's wrong.
I can definitely tell you they don't.
They
say
say witness.
They don't say witness.
Yes,
say
they do.
something else.
I'm positive on that one.
No, they say.
What? They're one of the steel god, but they go witness, witness.
No. It's
Okay. All right. Let's move back onto Avatar, and I'll find out later. He witnessed himself down there, and they all said witness, and then he blew up the big puffy jellyfish.
No. I can't get there.
Come back to it later.
I know. Okay, I really try to think that through later. Big jellyfish. The whole motto on they kind of circle the globe. Now you kind of understand that there's a whole like globe of.
It's a whole planet of these.
Whole planet of.
We're
these.
just in the forest.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the first time you realize, oh, this is gonna go far beyond. That's why Varung gets like introduced to her whole fire tribe, and the volcano
They
came
said a
in.
volcano killed him, and she was like, "That's all I want."
I was praying to Awa, and the volcano burned Awa. So I don't know what to do now.
So I don't care about Awa anymore.
So then she has her little band of crazies because she obviously has some spiritual craziness with her. And then she has all those dudes. But what was sick, too, is that part when Corge came back in there to meet her because he knew, I'm going to need this chick. She's going to be able to have all these dudes.
Oh, when he walked in, because he goes, "There's only one more thing to do." Where the hell he said? He was like, "We got one more leg to pull." It's not what he said at all.
One more car.
One more option.
Fish to fry.
Yeah, there you go.
He said something like that. But when he walked in there and he was like, she was like, "You ain't going to kill nobody. Like, you dummy." And he was like, "No? Okay."
He goes, "I beg to differ."
And he's like, "Kill him." And he dropped. Okay, first of all the other people in her village were looking around and scared, like, what's going on? She directly looked into the direction like this. Like,
See ya. That was cool.
gotcha. And he even in the scope, like, showed, like, she was like, "I see you." Then, before they went into the tent, she did it one more time. "I see you." I was like, yo, this is a sick character.
She liked the. Oh, this is power. Like, look at
this is
this
sick
new
character.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad too because in the Game of Thrones thing, she was pregnant and got red weddinged.
That's her.
So good for you. To have a
Oh,
good
that's
character.
her.
They introduced her and it was like this cool character in Game of Thrones. Remember, I thought in Game of Thrones when that happened, I thought Rob's taking over. This is sick. Mm-hmm. This is going to be his chick. He's going to figure it out. He's been figuring a bunch of stuff out. They were kind of leading some battles.
He was doing some stuff.
And then they just... What'd you do? like they were stabbing like Jello. Like, hey, there's a baby in there. There's a baby in there. All right, so anyway, she
meets Quaritch.
Meets Quaritch, and yeah.
All right, when she meets Quaritch. And she brings him in the tent.
And then they went back and forth with the whole, like, I'm going to fucking kill everybody. I'm going to kill everybody, too.
Well, no, she gave him that little...
The ayahuasca? He goes, that's some strong shit. First of all, what was that?
What another planet?
That was a bone hollowed out to one of my nostrils that you blew some
avatar goo.
Okay,
dust.
Green and black powder. Green and black powder. It was... In Florida, it reminded me of the ayahuasca people. They go in like sit Indian style in the Indian.
That's what it was.
Puking.
Well, his view.
Yeah, he was all crushed. And
you can see that's how she gets everybody, but
Yeah.
not him. He fought it all
But
back.
how did she get her little plug up? I'm gonna, AWA these people.
Who? How'd she plug up who?
No. How did she learn that she had that power to go plug into somebody and like to paralyze them based on her like mentality powers?
I mean, she probably just plugged into an animal and went like a psycho. Probably just killed something really quick.
Kind of like how Kiri did with the plants. She ran over and she goes, the girl. She knew right away.
You're right.
Kiri did with the member. The Kiri went and was like, she looked around and was like, ugh.
Well, she was in there like,
oh yeah, that's right. Her hands were tied.
She was hands tied. And she was just doing that.
She plugged into the ground
and found that plant.
Yeah, that plant. Barbs, dead.
How many barbs?
Porcupine barb, dead. Then Varung, remember, she ran over, and all of them were freaking like, oh, the trail went this way, and she knew. The girl, the plant.
She was just so interested in like, I've never seen any of this shit.
No. Her with the realization of courage, then the firepower, wanting to do the whole.
He showed her the guns, and he goes,
That whole thing.
Everything's right here.
Shooting, then she like did that whole process of all them, and then she was like,
loved
I see
it.
you, and he's like, damn right you do. Okay, King Henry VIII.
He goes, I can give you anything you want, more firepower than you've ever, like whatever he said.
Because he was like, oh, you want to spread your.
He said you want an equal. He goes, I know what you want. An equal.
How about real quick, just even flirting with the idea that they would go to the other side of the planet on there, and it would be like snow avatars. That's
what I heard in the briefs. I can't wait for that.
That's crazy, because that's what James Cameron said in that interview I was watching.
That's what 4 and 5 or something's going to be in there.
Well, he just said, well, now you can see the whole planet, and the whole planet, there could be snow. And what?
Show me. I want to see.
Well, the water looks ridiculous.
You bet, James, get out of the water. They spent a lot of time there.
2 movies, James. A lot of water.
Same ending, 2 movies.
And listen, we don't ever again.
All right, yeah, let's just, hold on. Let's
Key
just.
in this one right here,
hold on,
Jimmy.
Hold on.
We don't need the subtitles for the whales. They could have stopped with the bass in the movie theater rumbling. And
when it comes up and it goes. And then you see the ripples in the water. Hey.
Stop.
That's cool.
Stop there, though.
But you did a good job.
When you had the subtitles, like, hey, Jimmy, I'm going to get out next to you tomorrow. Okay, give me 2 stacks. All right, peace. That means some of those...
He said that, I don't care what he said.
Listen, when it was like, it did that. And then it was like, come home tomorrow. We'll lead the march. I was like, well, I saw one. I was like, okay.
Then when they showed the whales underneath, and it was like, you lead it, Payplac. Paylac.
Bro.
And it was like, guys, we don't need the subtitles. Just show them do it.
We understand these animals are smart. You're coming off the orca dolphin thing.
When they go like this, and then they respond back, that's all I need.
Oh, when they do the flippers?
But I don't need it to then go, I said this and you said, I don't care.
Since they have those forearms, you can hear like the flipper thing.
I don't even want to know what he thought.
Well, I'm saying like they're flipping and flapping and making those sounds, and then the whales are doing that back.
That's where I don't get. I understand when they together, when an avatar to an avatar is flippy flopping. I get that, but that
Why
whale.
can't we just plug up and just avoid all this?
Hey,
Why are we doing all this, guys? What's
but
going
how
on?
does the whale understand this?
So the whale understands. He's looking at you, with the eye, right? He's looking at you, and then you're talking to him, and then the whale's going boo, boo, back. Okay, and then you're flip flapping. Where'd that come from?
Why aren't they
are
just
you
both
doing
going
that?
back to each other? Or plugging in?
No.
Regardless, the subtitles is not
If
needed.
you don't plug in, and you want to make that whole whale thing, which is okay, and they live in the water, right? Could we just get like some kind of conch shell? I mean, you were trying to do the Hawaiian New Zealand thing with the water people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The whole tattoo,
Yeah.
that thing.
Hula.
Well, they do the they do those scary faces, which it's like I get it, and so. And he just came off that Hawaiian show, and he did that, so he was in it. And
I mean, he did great, except
that's
for.
fine. But yeah,
And he said,
yeah.
and then she
See,
said,
I don't like that.
and then he
well,
said-
that's what I'm saying. You had the flip flappy, then you had the boo boo, then he's doing the he's doing the Raphael Donatello, and then that's talking too, where he's explaining it to them. So like, and no one understand. Who understands?
what language are we speaking?
Where are we going, guys?
All right, the subtitles just weren't needed. But I thought that the big whales and then how the
Vibrations, the
that
sounds.
was really cool.
Good. Stop.
Thought it was cool.
Don't do any subtitles about "See you tomorrow, Homer." Okay, bub.
He said no. I don't need it.
Yo, he said no.
Just have him him turn back and go, and we'd get it.
Like the vibration in your soul.
And they all go, oh, I understand.
Yeah. So that little part there, I was like, okay. But all of the fucking battle scenes were outstanding.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of
They
all
were
the
just
scenes.
as good as the second one and just as good as the first one. Because that first one, the battle scenes are ridiculous. And that very end scene when Kiri puts it in his chest like that.
When Natiri
Wake
goes
up.
crazy in the second one and starts just, she goes, ah. And Spider freaking,
When she broke her dad's bow and she killed all those people and she was freaking
Mm-hmm.
out. She looked up and Spider was like, oh, gee, that's my stepmom. She's going to kill me. But
oh, speaking of Spider,
in the third one, okay, let's talk about Spider real quick.
first
Listen,
off, Spider is the actor. Who are you? Where are you at, Spider?
who are you, Spider?
Jack Champion. I had enough of Spider, Jack.
We're all good.
I had too much. There was too much Spider.
When you explained him in the second one where he's like a stray cat, you should have just kept him in the movie as a stray cat.
Doing his stuff back there.
Back there. The whole and paint himself. Where
When
you get
he
all this
does
blue paint?
this
Stop.
with no
Where are you
fangs.
getting the
Okay,
blue paint?
all right.
Henna. Where are you getting this
Is
type
it on
of
you
blue
when you're
paint?
jungling around like Tarzan?
Where-
touch it up.
Where are you going to get the blue paint put on?
I think that's unnecessary. That's silly to me. He just needs to be out there dirty and mangy.
Just be a Mowgli, Tarzan. You're done.
All you need is Tarzan.
You're done. Now listen, when she gave him the pill because she really liked him and she wanted to save his life because the whole mask and I'm all there with you.
What are you talking about? The pill.
Well, she gave him that little seed.
Oh,
what I
when she
think
was
grew
doing
in
the
him.
whole.
Yeah.
Now the little power that she gave him, it's really cool.
No,
A human
this thing,
avatar?
and then the thing spreading in him to breathe. I like that.
Human avatar.
Okay,
Good job.
the little wiener that started growing out of him so he could plug up was unnecessary.
Just don't show
You
that.
should listen. You should have gave him the thing. They should have showed the X-ray. Like this grew in there. He has lungs. He can survive. You gave him the thing. He's
Well,
a human.
I don't mind the
Jimmy,
thing.
where'd you go there?
I don't mind the thing. It's just you don't need to show
It grew-
the
it
thing
grew,
tiny
though,
growing
Austin.
like a little.
It grew.
Just tell me it grew. Just
I'm
out of
not
nowhere,
feeling it.
I think that I
I'm
don't.
not feeling it. I think it should have. It should have been like the Fallout thing. Like, ooh, take this, a little bit this, a little bit that. He's like,
Oh,
oh,
God,
hey.
that guy's hilarious.
So remember, he like got it, and he's like, okay, but he has something else now. So I
But
feel like they should
they
have just been
said
like,
that it grew into his spine and then out the back. Like it's part of, like it grew out the back of him. It's a little plant.
He's a human.
The Facilililium. But that's the point, is Carrie did her Carrie-ness with...
No blood came out of that hole. It just started protruding out of him.
That's the point.
I don't like that part. I don't care about the lungs and the breathing. That's cool. But you gave him the little tallywhacker.
You don't like the tallywhacker?
I don't like the tallywhacker.
I just don't think they needed to show the tallywhacker.
The blue paint for Spider. First of all, get the
blue paint.
Too much.
Go. Too much blue paint. He doesn't need it. And then also,
who's touching it up for you?
Something I never mentioned before, but they try to act like he never needs to wear clothes. He's a person. It's cold out. They're wearing jackets. I didn't get the moments when you saw him running around with no clothes.
No shoes out here. You're human and you're just running around this jungle. You have all these other soldiers out here bloated up to the gills with all their equipment, and you're just a stray cat, dog. Keep it.
Just be Tarzan.
Over there.
Just be Tarzan.
Be Tarzan. But now you have a tallywhacker, and now you're like controlling animals. Okay, the fourth one is going to be...
See, I don't mind the little thing though. I just didn't need them to show it tiny and have him go like this, tiny.
No, and then
I didn't need that.
The fourth and fifth one, you could be like humans being like, what can you do? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go do that. Link up to an animal, I can fly it. I would do that right now.
Oh, yeah.
With modern science, my high quality income.
You don't want that to come out the back?
265.
You don't want that?
I don't know about the tallywhack.
But that's the point of all of it.
Oh, well, all right. Well, Spider, too much blue paint, too many scenes, way too in there, kissing Kiri. It's like
the Kiri kiss was random.
This is a little weird. It was motherly though. It was motherly. They did make it like that, but it didn't have to be on the lips.
I didn't feel motherly. I felt like she liked him.
I felt it was more of like, Spider, I help you.
Okay, now the other Spider scene though, when he had to take him off to kill him, that got a little crazy.
And then when she said, "I see you," to Spider,
you got a tear out of me.
That was a good one.
I got some. Yeah,
that was a good one. I couldn't believe with how much Corge still likes to the kid though.
It's his son.
Technically.
As far as he knows.
Yeah. Besides that...
touching on that, the general lady, I saw a little thing online, which I noticed
That's
when
Sopranos.
I was... Yeah, I know. First off, I need a better actor. Actress.
You're not
Sorry.
tough. You're not tough.
But
at all.
They said that she treated him like such shit because she doesn't even look... You're not a general anymore. You're just fucking the avatar that we paid for. I don't care what you're... What were you? I don't care. Shut up. Go. I thought that was kind of... Like, you wanted her to treat him with respect, but no. You're just some guy.
She definitely took the general role seriously as that's concerned. Like, what? Who are you?
But there was too much of this going on. Too much of that.
I don't need the humongous machine taking your thing of coffee.
You're over here. It's over here. Just grab the cup.
The hand, your hand's here, the big hand.
And she was fighting the bag with the big machine. All right.
What's going on,
okay.
General?
All right.
And then, no offense, but you don't want Corge and his homies to start taking over. They're going to start throwing you. Well,
when he
off.
started making his base camp inside of there and dressed all up in the red,
they were like, "Hey, what's going on here?
Who's in charge?
Bring your friends."
Well, she started realizing, what have I done?
How about when Atiri stole that thing? So when she was flying in, they're like, "Oh, it's just one of ours."
All right, hold on.
No,
that entire scene when Atiri first, she made it back after she was hurt, all the way.
John Glass.
And then she came out of the doot, 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 and then she took off to go get Jake. That scene was awesome. Probably my favorite scene in the movie.
That was Revenant.
Probably my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was like Revenant coming back from a bear.
When she slashed on the thing and she goes, "My Jake!" And he looked up at her all crazy. And then she did her stuff dicking around with him, and then she shot that thing and just set it all off.
When she went down and scratched it, wake up.
So no, I'm here.
Like, fucking wake
up,
up,
get out of here, yeah.
I'm about to get popping in here.
And she got him out.
Got his ass out, dog. She's a sick character.
My favorite character.
That chick Zoe does it. I mean, she's Gamora too. Mm-hmm. She does a fuck. Have you seen that Lioness?
How much money you gonna make?
Have you seen Lioness? That thing off of Amazon?
No.
She's like this.
Oh, she's out like
super Delta Force Navy SEAL, like just killer. Now, it's a good show, but they get a little crazy with like, I mean, she's like shot, she's stabbed, and all this kind of stuff, and she's like, "I'll be okay. I'm gonna talk to my guy real quick." And they're like, "We'll get you to the hospital." She's like, "I'll be fine."
You're dead.
Okay.
All right, now Natiri, though. That's my favorite character in the whole thing. Jake's obviously the main character, and he's really, really cool. But Natiri is the coolest.
She's too cool. The bow, the bow.
There's no more. It's empty.
She's just so cool because she's native. Well,
Oh, you were saying the bow, how the son got the bow back.
Got the bow back.
And
She was like,
repaired
look what
it.
he did. She said, look,
Because he
Jake,
was giving him shit the whole time, like, he's not, blah, blah, blah. And he almost broke
she said,
Natiri.
look what he did, bro. But you know what sucks about him is that he
tries too hard, I feel.
and he hasn't done anything like really good. He kind of usually is still fucking up. It's like,
He's just a helper.
quit helping.
Stop.
Your brothers died. Okay, which was so fucking sad.
And I didn't expect it. Even when he got shot, I was like, oh.
When he died on the
He'll
rocks
make
like
it.
that, and afterwards,
Then it was 5 minutes
Jake,
later.
Then Jake plugged up to the thing, and then went and like saw the fishing memory with him, and then Zoe plugged up.
And she was in the
She
background
was
watching.
in the fucking background. That was a sick scene. First of all, that brother was cool as hell.
Yeah, I didn't think he needed to go. He had 4 fingers.
Remember they're holding him. Natam.
But he had 4 fingers. He was the native. Is a native. I thought it was silly that he got rid of him. He was special to me.
He was sick in that second one.
I think the
pissed that
younger
he
brother
did.
should have died.
And then the third one starts off with him and him ride. Remember? And he's like, "How did I die?" Oh, okay. Well, I made you go back 20 times. He's like, "It's okay. We had to go back." No, you should still be here.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that was cool. They could show that, but then it would suck that happened.
I was saying for a second.
I was pissed that fucking Rose died. Why did she die? And then she gave the baby.
Winslet? Why did she go in there pregnant? She was like, little contraction. She was like, I'll go in there. Huh? What is it,
Going in?
like Viking shit? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
But she went in there and she got
The
a couple
baby
kills.
was like kicking. She's like,
Didn't
go
she get a
forward."
couple kills?
Yeah, remember she went underneath there and stabbed that shit, and the fucking guy was like, "Okay, I'm drowning. You broke all the glass."
How about how huge she looks on top of it? He's like he's like this
Okay, nothing is cooler when Atiri is flying on her fucking thing down and then shoots the arrows straight
into the helicopter?
people's helicopters, and they're just floating down. That whole scene, the way that theatric happens, is just crazy.
Or when Jake grabs it with the goes,
Oh, with the Turk Makto.
that is sick.
That's badass.
It's really cool.
Yeah, they grab the back end of it and like swing it around. I think that overall, I pretty much can't wait for more. If they would have told me to take an hour break and come back and watch the fourth, I would have went.
Well, how does the ending all wrap up? They have another second movie battle with bring more whales. But I will say the squid shit. Those were terrifying.
Squid shit was cool, but that's the only enemy you brought up. That and the Tillamook.
When Materi finally got in, when Kiri finally got in there with the let me help you, I didn't need that. I didn't need the little let me plug in. I didn't need that. I just needed Kiri to get in.
Everyone poltergeist.
But when Kiri finally got in there and she saw what's her name, Ewa, when she saw Ewa,
and then the big face,
it was really cool. But then the most, like you said, all we saw was like some squids come, and then the whales rallied like they did last time.
Seen it.
I just thought there was going to be more.
Because in that second one, there was a shark-looking thing that chased him that the whale had to save him from. Remember?
Where's all that
They
shit?
kind of did like Jake running from the Black Panther thing, and then eventually he wrote it, whatever. They should. Actually, that was sick. I think Natiri wrote that.
Wrote that? Yeah, I just watched that again this morning. It was awesome.
Fuck, what was that?
When it looks like, and she goes, ah.
Yeah. What was I about to say?
Talking about Materi.
No.
No.
Oh, I was sitting to say that they had that shark in the second one, that shark-looking thing, right? We haven't seen it since then. And then you mean to tell me that she goes and sees the all-powerful mother, that whole scene, and the only thing that comes
That's
up
what I just said. Yeah,
is squid?
That's what I mean. Is that she finally got in there and saw Awa do a little thing.
The face was cool. I
Cool.
was there.
I was impressed.
It should have been her the whole time. It didn't need to take everybody to enter the
People are
realm.
saying, we didn't notice it because it was too quick, but people are saying that all the avatars had that little cat nose where it's flat. Awa had she took a little swoop, like a person almost.
She did.
Uh-huh.
She was like a white-looking avatar. Just like a white-looking like avatar. Because she had the eyes like an avatar. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not an avatar. What are they called? They're called something.
They're
Humanoid.
avatars.
Remember, like humanoids. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I forget what they call them.
But yeah,
Bones are
I just
filled
needed
with
I just needed more. It was just the same ending I felt as last time. We're just like they came together. And I needed. It was cool that like they came down from the bottom and from the top. Like I like that, but I feel like I needed to see more of the. Where's the Kraken? Like where's that huge squid that I've never even seen? Oh my God! Like where's that?
Yeah. You mean tell me that like just the whales are? I mean, I get it. But
There has to be something terrifying in the water that didn't show up. Like where's that?
I need a monosaur to be screaming through there.
What's the big shark from back in the day?
No, I'm saying like
Megalodon.
I want one of those monosaurs, like from that Jurassic Park.
Yes, I
Where's
need all that.
I need that thing going around. So when all the squids came, it was cool because they started doing a lot of things, but like that was it.
Was scary.
But they left you like getting ready for the
Still loved it
fourth
all.
one.
Though. I'm not trying
hope-
to talk crap in a sense. I'm just
I
saying
hope-
that
I hope-
I expected.
But I hope the fourth one is Courage going.
Well, Corch fell off. He was when they finally had that big crazy magnetic battle.
But he also told him, bro, go be free. This is a whole nother life.
When he was in the little pod with them, and he was like, and he remember he said he said something to him, and he said the language back to him. He got him for a second.
Yeah,
he said the language.
Yo, Bran, like, like, come on, you have to understand what you're up with. Like, so I hope the fourth one is like Courage helping him. Like, everyone's fighting against the humans.
I need Courage to turn around.
I think I'm ready for the humans to come with even crazier machines because we didn't see too much newer machines. So I want the crazy.
I need to see
machines
those things
come.
battle again. For the battle where Corch fights what's his name in the Tyrion, that
And
big
those huge-
suit.
yeah.
I love
That's
them.
what I'm saying. I need those back again to like the fourth one. Like, let me do this.
They were cool.
We're all good on the whales.
Yeah, let's move on from the whales.
All right, Steve. 12 o'clock tomorrow. You lead the rush. Go pack, go. Like I'm bro. And then the flip. And then the homie. And then he said he would.
When he was going like this,
color guard.
I didn't get
I
it.
was like, okay,
I didn't get that part.
What are we doing here? How many languages are happening right now? All right. So as far as that goes,
Yeah, the ending was
I'm
great.
pretty okay.
We touched on when the ending when Kiri came in and she grabbed what's her name and she did it back to her.
when she plugged up to Varoom and let her know, fuck her, it ain't happening with me. And Varoom was like freaking
Varang.
out. Varang.
Listen, Elsa. No, not Elsa. What were you? Who's Game of Thrones? Sansa. Salsa.
Is it Varang? Varang?
I think it's Varang, but whatever. Sure. When that little thing came up,
When she did that back to her, then Varang, she survived. She jumped
looks
off.
terrified.
But she jumped off, got on her fucking bird and left.
and so did Corch. Don't tell me Corch didn't live.
So I just hope it's something where the humans are coming back to totally take over based upon what they learned about Spider. And then it's a huge battle.
They learned everything about Spider.
And then he had a huge battle. So that's what I'm hoping. So as far as Avatar is concerned, I thought it was extremely awesome and so damn entertaining. There are things that are just disliked here and there. But for
I
the
mean, it's a
most
huge
part,
movie.
it's a
I'm going to
beautiful
point
movie.
out some things, but
It's a beautiful
overall,
movie.
I'm in love with everything. I want to live there. It's incredible. It's really cool.
I'm totally happy that James Cameron made enough money. Like he said, I needed to break 350, but he already broke it, so we're good.
They're at like $1 billion.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all I got to say about Avatar.
That's all I got to say about Avatar.
Okay.
Okay.
doing a break before and cutting it, or are we going right into Fantastic Four?
I think we can just go right into it.
Done.
Unless you wanted a break for a second.
Done. Fantastic Four was fantastic.
Oh my god.
That's what was literally. That's all I have to say
For
about
the
it.
start of the new
Whole Marvel thing,
You did
beyond
great.
perfect. Beyond perfect. I want to see where they're gonna go after they do, because it'd be the big dog Fantastic Four. Nothing else is coming out until the Doomsday next year.
There's nothing.
I don't think any Marvel's coming out until Doomsday next year. So if they do like Fantastic Four, then they do the two Avengers.
In Doomsday this year.
Yeah. In December, it's a year though.
Yeah.
They do the two Avengers, and then there's going to be room for another Fantastic Four.
There's a couple things I don't know what they are.
I know, but like there's going to be room for another Fantastic Four.
I
So
need
you're
more.
already
I
getting
need
like
more.
4 of those. So the way they started out with that whole like 50s, but
The
new
old
age,
school, the four fantastic, how they had like
it was
that
a little
old,
Fallout looking ish.
Yes. Well, just because it's old school, but I love that how they were like the Fantastic Four went to space and got powers, like
Yes.
that whole thing.
Yes,
and they showed them fighting the old bosses out of like the muck monster and all that. I thought I liked it.
100%. I'm glad they didn't have to go through the whole thing, because I hope they touch on that in the next movie.
I don't even think that's a thing. I think that was just the one movie.
So how'd they get the fucking powers?
It's in the one movie with
They went to the planet and got fucked up with the goop.
no, they go to space. Remember, it's just like Planet of the Apes. There's an electrical storm, whatever. They just didn't show what it was. They barely even make it out of the planet, and they get shocked and they go right back. That's what happens. That's what happened in the one we saw when we were younger
Okay.
with
I
Jessica
wouldn't
Alba.
mind if they went and touched back on like what exactly they did. Like they went with
Well-
Miles Teller. With Miles Teller, they did it.
Well, they did the
They
planet
showed.
route, but I don't know if the planet route is even a real thing. I think they just did
Gotcha.
that.
Either way, the way that futuristic Jetsons looking
Oh.
world thing is so sick.
First off, it looks so good.
It looks so good. All the costumes,
yeah, the Jetsons-
era, it feels like old Brooklyn Dodgers, but then it's like
Yes.
you got a space car flying. Around. So that part of it, just the feel and the look and the way you could think that the direction they could go is sick.
They
But
sold that world to me. I could believe that was a
100%.
real. And they're the only
100%.
ones with powers.
Well, it was finally cool to see Galactus, humongo, just beast of a superhero. When you saw him in his ship, that was just like a really cool part. When they went there, they had to escape and like fucking outrun the Silver Surfer. They had to do that whole thing.
She was cool.
Yeah, but he was sick.
Well, we didn't just watch that scene, but if you try to remember when they escaped, when he said, "I want your son. He can take my power," and they said no. Johnny started blowing up his little tubes. You remember that in the back? And then as he's doing that, you see the Silver Surfer surfing the fire.
Oh, like barrels.
I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, that was dope too. Well, she was kind of cool because they didn't have her in it so much. They kind of just had her in her for like a little bit, and they showed the backstory. So that was.
I thought it was gonna be weaker, but she wasn't. I thought she was serious.
Yeah,
They showed her surfing a lot, so I thought it was sick.
it was sick how they
And then they what?
how they had it go from like basically they meet him like, okay, who is this dude? Then they're like, okay, oh my god. Then they go back to try to prepare.
Well, hold on. Before they go, that little scene where they escape and they go to the black hole, and before that, she's chasing him and he's shooting, and he goes, "It's the beams."
She's delivering the baby.
Yes. But then they go to that black hole and they're trying to escape it, and you see her, and she gets stuck in there. That whole scene was sick. And she was riding it, surfing again.
Well, because it was like magnetic looking. It was like that one Terminator. Have you seen the one Terminator with the
Yeah.
magnet like sucks on like crazy? That's how that one was.
And he said she'll be stuck in there for a month, and he goes,
She came back.
Yeah.
Galactus was sick. The new introduction of the characters, 4 of them running around, feels like the X-Men feel with all the powers. That's
what I was going to say a little bit ago, is that they're the only ones with powers.
They're the only ones
Like
with
on the
powers.
planet.
Yeah.
I like how like the whole planet like loves them because they're the only ones.
Well, because Reed Richards is Tony Stark. Like but like, you know what I'm saying? Like
He's the Tony Stark of the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently he's smarter and better, but he's the Tony Stark of the world.
Until Tony Stark comes there.
Does he?
Well, at the very end, they showed
Dr. Doom touching the baby.
Yeah, remember? But when the chick came around the corner, she's like, "What the fuck?" And hit the.
Oh, Storm?
No. Invisible Girl. I feel so stupid saying that.
Didn't I say Sue Storm? Yeah, her name's Sue Storm.
Oh.
Invisible Woman, yes.
Yeah, Sue Storm. Sue Richards?
I don't know anymore.
When she came around the corner of that thing, that was sick because you knew that she felt like, what the fuck's in here? What just happened here?
Mm-hmm.
And then you come around the corner and he's like looking at the mask and looking at him. Damn, that was sick.
I thought it was cool, all the technology stuff that Reed had. Like when he was when he was doing the baby. When he was doing the baby stuff, and you were like, "Oh, he's like advanced." And then she went and showed it.
Well, he had like the whole top floor of that building. That was just like a humongous like workshop. Mm-hmm. That was dope.
But his stuff was so advanced. Like when he said, and he goes, "Oh, I got the cars on patrol. That's just for us." And like you look and you see like the flying cars. That was so cool.
He made all
I like
those
that
for like protection.
That it felt like no one had what he had. He had all this cool shit.
Yeah, all the technology that he thought of was like at the tip of his hands, and like he could basically do whatever. She was raw with that. The Flamo, when he kept like, what is she language-wise learning the language?
Oh, he decoded that language because
cool.
she said that. Hush, blah blah blah. That was cool. Shalbalal, and then he rocked her with you've been to so many planets, and then she left.
Shalabal.
Shalbalal.
Shalabal.
What is it? Do I ever know? Shalaba.
Yeah, it's Shalabala. And he like learned the language. I was like, yeah, whatever. He was a pretty cool character as far as you can't really. No offense, but it was cool from the old Fantastic Fours.
It's hard to go wrong with a guy who catches on fire and flies around. I'm sorry. He's kind of always going to be cool.
Cooler than. That's Sunspot, X-Men.
Oh, X-Men.
Fighting the Sentinels.
He had, 5 minutes of screen time?
When his arm got chopped off and he just ballooned himself up. That's cool.
He was like lava or
Flying
something.
around.
He was going...
That was cool.
He was really cool.
But the kid, what's the guy's name that played the part there? He played in that Gladiator 2 as well.
He's Joseph Quinn.
Yeah. And he was Scary Things?
He's Stranger Things. Scary Things.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the first couple of Scary
blew up
Things.
on that again.
First couple of Stranger Things was decent. The last one?
You can't even talk about it. You can't even talk. We'll have to get into that later.
Whoa.
You didn't finish it.
I didn't even start it. I watched that. Why wouldn't let me see it? I went and saw it.
You want to watch it.
I saw that scene and was like,
It's one scene.
Good.
It's one scene.
No.
It's terrible. I didn't think his acting was even good.
It's like that J.D. McNugent. That's what it is, bro. I was like, wow, what is going on here?
Where were we at? Shalabalal. All right, Johnny Storm. Yes, he did a good job. I like him as an actor. He was cool, but it's also hard to go wrong with a flying person.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Really cool.
No. The Thing, on the other hand, was awesome.
The Thing you can easily go wrong with, and they
did not go wrong.
Did not go wrong.
They didn't go wrong any bit which way.
They did perfect to my eyes.
Because one Fantastic Four.
The Jessica Alba one.
First, wow.
That thing.
And they got the guy from that one stupid fire show on like FX from back in the day.
He was trying to pick up the ring with his rock hand.
Clobbering time. Yeah.
Whatever guy.
I'm all. But the kid in the Miles Teller one wasn't
bad. I thought that he looked cool. It's just the movie was kind of taking it.
It was
down.
just rocks and then slits of eyes. At least this thing looked cool and kind of like, what do you got?
No,
going
he
on
looked
here?
like the drawing, the cartoon. He looked exactly like the cartoon.
When he ran over the pillars of the building so Galactus could fall. The very
First
end
off,
scene,
he just ran through him.
he was just running through.
He wasn't even going like this.
Well,
he was just
like,
running.
You know, some people like run, like try to batter their way into something. He was just running like this, like a football.
He's way stronger than I thought he was going to
Definitely pulling the boat out, picking up that fire truck and throwing the fire truck.
I was just gonna say that when how fast he threw it, and then the boat scene. I think they did that to show like what I was saying earlier, like how they're the only people with superpowers. So like he's like Superman, like he's so strong, is pulling because Superman always does that, pulls the boat by the chain. I think they were trying to show like. Like
yeah, I definitely his whole like style was awesome. Like he was like the pilot. He was still the pilot.
He was the hand man, the best friend.
Yeah, the whole that they made that, and all those actors and characters worked very well together.
Yeah, I thought they were all great.
Yeah, I have no complaints.
Very good actors. Storm Sue, but I thought she was really good.
I have no complaints at all about Fantastic Four. I thought it was literally solid from beginning to end.
I like the little Herbie, the little all that technology. It was just so Jetsons-y cool.
When he tried to close down the thing, when he looked, and then Galactus was staring outside, he just like hit that button, everything closed down. That was sick. Even though he reached in like dummies.
I don't care.
Yeah, that was still cool how they closed everything down technology.
When they tried to, right before that, when they faked him out and he goes, huh? And he goes,
he scanned like the whole entire like
city.
New York.
Here you are.
Yeah. See,
he was really
Don't
cool.
tell me that building don't look like the Avengers building.
But they did it on purpose.
It looks like Tony Stark's building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're the Avengers.
Yeah, I know. They but it was sick. I would 100% want another one. Bring some more characters. I'm glad that they're going to be in the Avengers Doomsday.
Apparently,
how many people are going to be in it?
The fourth trailer, because they've had 3 trailers. First off, let's just touch on that before we end. There's going to be a 4th trailer, and apparently it's going to be Fantastic Four and Wakanda are going to be in it together somehow or something.
Well, Namor's in it somehow.
That's what I mean. They're going to show Wakanda and Fantastic in the final trailer, apparently. Somehow.
Okay, the Magneto, Charles Xavier, and then old school Cyclops. And he said, remember when they made that First Class and all that stuff? He's like, yeah, it sucks, man. I really love that character. You were sick at it.
Oh, he's great at it. I love that they're bringing him back.
He's so good. Back. And the way they did that trailer just felt like, okay, guys, you guys are too good.
You're giving me what I want.
First, I will say this. No one's done a better job portraying the old X-Men people in movies and then the new X-Men people movies.
What do you mean? What?
That sounded weird. So all of the X-Men movies back in the day.
Yes.
Old Jean, old Cyclops, Charles, old
Logan.
Magneto, Logan.
One hair.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Them. Then come fast forward. Then you have like Michael Fassbender playing Magneto.
Okay.
Then
Michael Fassbender.
That's what I'm saying. Then you have them, right? How good was that transition?
Oh, great.
Whoa.
Great. I like all of them. Even the Cyclopsy kid.
100% sick. So I was just so happy that it was Charles Xavier, old Magneto, and then it was like the old school
Is
Cyclops.
Quicksilver going to be in this new one?
That's what I'm saying, dog. I'm just like, this is crazy. This is about to be nuts.
What X-Men are we going to see?
You know what I'm so mad about that Avengers is doing this? Is that I really wish they would have just made like 5 seasons.
Of what?
5 seasons of like a series. Like Avengers Doomsday. Like this is the direction we're
they're
go
too
down.
big with movies. They're making movie after movie after movie. That's where that's the level they're on.
5 seasons that's not going to do the trick.
I don't think it'd be as epic. A movie gets you that one epic couple of hours hugeness.
Well then, please.
Season draws out.
This movie better be almost 3 hours long.
If I'm seeing Avatar for 3 hours, you best believe I'll sit for
It should
Avengers.
be 3 hours.
It'd be 2:45.
And then the second Avengers Doomsday should be 3 hours.
Yes.
You got to give that. Mm-hmm. There's too much going on. There's too many characters. Chris Pratt's coming back.
Gamora's coming back.
Gamora's coming back.
Neytiri.
Neytiri. Just get Neytiri in there.
She's cool.
Fucking sick. So no complaints about Fantastic
Hey, what's
Four.
his name? Sorry, the trailers. What's his name? Captain America. Oh. Then what was the next one?
I've only seen the Captain America and then the X-Men.
I thought there was one in the middle.
I don't remember. No.
There is one. I can't remember it. All right, whatever. We were talking about other stuff today, so.
Yeah. Fantastic Four.
Fantastic.
It
was really good.
Outstanding.
Really good.
No complaints. Keep it going. Can't wait for that cast and crew to be in Avengers Doomsday because of how well. Sorry, I got a little bug in there. Of how well this movie can be with all what they
what
did
they're
with,
showing. Yes, what they do with Fantastic Four.
because a couple of the movies and series that they did after Avengers with like She-Hulk.
Listen, after the last Avengers,
She-Hulk.
between Fantastic Four, I don't want to know anything
She-Hulk.
about that. I don't even remember it anymore.
She-Hulk.
The end when it showed Hulk come around the corner with the Son Hulk, and they were just I can't.
What just happened here? This is my son. What?
And then she never went to the
Guys.
gym and did gym 80s shit like the cartoons I was begging for.
No, it was very weird. Okay, now I will stop there real quick before I do this. That Captain Falcon America, whatever you tried to make, that movie sucked. That Red Hulk.
The
and
red.
that
Well,
scene,
it's because all I want is Hulk.
that Red Hulk at the very end brought back old school memories. Do I think Captain America with no powers beat him? No.
When he smashed him on top of the White House, his arms would have crumbled into him.
Done.
When he was hiding underneath and the Hulk was smashing him, his
The
wings
whole
would have
time
broken.
they kept making it a point with he doesn't have powers. He doesn't have powers. He doesn't have powers.
Hey,
then why the fuck is he fighting everyone?
Old school Cap, when he blasted out, you couldn't catch him because you don't have power. He left. Bye.
Hey, you know who you can leave out in Avengers Doomsday? That Captain America.
Anthony Mackie.
I mean, stay out.
It's the no chin for me.
You can come in as your Falcon and pet him or whatever you want to do, the little birdie thing. Steer clear of anything
When
involving Captain
Falcon
America.
dives down and then becomes a ball and then gets the things again, really cool. Really cool. But besides that, you're just a side character to me.
You don't have